Well, here we are. Another day, another unboxing. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. This channel is about comic books. If you like comics, consider subscribing. Now, today, I have an unboxing here from the good folks at Organic Price Books. In fact, I have two unboxings. So I guess this is technically a haul. It's more than one package, right? But I placed a couple of orders in the last couple of weeks, and they happened to arrive at about the same time because of reasons I'll explain a little bit later. So anyway, let's get into the boxes, and I'll explain what we got going on as I get these things out of their containers. So again, because these are from Organic Price Books, I should give a shout out. Organic Price Books is one of our channel sponsors, and they are the best place to look online for collected editions. If you're looking for omnibus, trade paperbacks, oversized hardcovers, they're the place to get them. And you can use my coupon code BJKicks to save $2 on every order, every time. Or if you're ordering 3 books or more, like I ended up with this time around, you can avoid my mistake and get them all shipped together in one complete and convenient package using code BJKicks, ship it together. When you use that code, you'll save 5%. Now, let's get into the first box. Okay, there's better ways to do that. All right. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we got this little note here. It says, "Attention Postal Inspector, thanks for reading this note, blah, blah, blah." It's just letting the postmaster know this is allowed to be media mail because I did order this package media mail. So that's the thing, right? Normally what I like to do with Organic Price Books is I'll pay the little $6 and upgrade to UPS ground shipping. And that's really just so that my books arrive as quick as possible. But if I've got books on pre-order and I notice that the release date is like the 30th, the 31st, then in my brain, it's like, well, those books don't need to arrive quickly because nobody's going to see them until the next month's haul anyway. Unless I do same day shipping, they're not going to be there in time for that month's haul. So that's how I organize my books, right? Based on when they're going to arrive in my hand. So anyway, with this package, since some of the books were releasing on the 30th, I believe, like the 30th of April, then I was like, all right, well, I'll just go ahead and order this media mail, and who cares when it arrives? And what happened? It arrived like a week late. Like it arrived so late that my next order had already arrived. Anyway, let's do this. Let's get this order. So we got 2 books here. And this little inner sleeve's got my address on it, so I gotta like do that off camera. Boom. Got a couple of long-awaited books here. So let's start with something dark side. This is Star Wars, Darth Vader. This is Darth Vader by Kieran Gillen. Art by Salvador Larroca. I think colors by Victor Delgado. I believe that's the name. But anyway, I love this. This is the Mark Brooks DM variant. You got, the Red Trooper thingies. And then you got Darth Vader and you got Emperor Palpatine here. I love this cover. Mark Brooks is one of my favorite cover artists. So when they announced this with the direct market cover by Mark Brooks, I was like, that's the one I'm absolutely getting. I don't care what the other covers look like. So that's that. Let's put that down so I can show you what else I got. Here's a book that I ordered that I am not familiar with in any way. I should say, Star Wars, all my knowledge comes from the movies. I've not quite reached the level of Star Wars nerd that will have you reading all the novels, but I'm very interested in Star Wars in comic book format. So I've just been collecting all the Star Wars omnis that I can find. Lucky for me, Disney or Marvel has been reprinting them like crazy in the last year and a half or so. Now, speaking of movies, next up is Thor. This is the Thor Omnibus by Jason Aaron, Volume 1. I believe this would be complete when Volume 2 comes out. But this is the direct market variant by Russell Dauterman, featuring Jane Foster as Thor. This is the run that presumably a whole lot of Thor Love and Thunder is going to be based on. And they actually did had a little teaser trailer, and there were like scenes that are directly in this book that ended up being translated into the movie. So that's really cool. It's funny. When I was on stream a couple of weeks ago, I explained to somebody, like, I never really got into Thor, right? Thor to me is like how I've heard some people perceive Black Panther, right? Where people just kind of assume that if you're a Black Panther fan and you're Black, it's because Black Panther is Black. And while that's partially true, right, there's like a whole mythos that really makes you love the Black Panther world if you ever jump inside it, right? And I assume that's what Thor is like. Like, on the surface, Thor is just like big, buff, blonde dude. But I don't know. It seems like there's a disconnect, right? Even the Thor movies, it's just like, okay, this is a spoiled dude. Like, what? But I love the first Thor movie. Yo, when Anthony Hopkins is like, but you're not king. Like, that made the whole movie for me. Anyway, I've never read Thor in comic book format. I've got the Simonson Omnibus right over there. But I've heard the two best places to start are that Simonson Omnibus and this Thor by Jason Aaron. So this is a blind buy. I'm going to read it eventually, and hopefully I like it. Even if not, I like this cover, right? All right. So boom, that's package 1 out of the way. Now let's get into the second one. All right. Bang, bang, bang. So first of all, got my bookmark from Organic Price Books, and I joked in our group chat. I got a group chat with like some of the other affiliates and JP and David. And I was like, yo, if my randomly inserted bookmark isn't David, Super David, I called him, then I'm going to like, spaz on somebody. And look, I got Super David first try. So that's exciting. I didn't get any bookmarks in this one. Maybe that was shit before the bookmarks arrived. Maybe. I don't know. But this is exciting. I got a lot of bookmarks with my own name on them. But how many bookmarks do I have with David on them? Maybe I should make like a super drawing of myself. First of all, okay, this is Bat David. He's definitely in Batman's attire. Is David cool enough to be Batman? Anyway, let's get in this package. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yes, yes. So continuing the Mark Brooks cover phenomenon, we have Star Wars. This is Star Wars by Jason Aaron. I would say volume 1, but this contains his entire Star Wars run from 2015. This, ironically, is a book that I have owned before in a couple of formats. So first I had the 3 oversized hardcovers, and I tried very hard to sell those so I could buy the omnibus. Nobody bought them. Ended up buying the omnibus anyway, right? And then as soon as I bought the omnibus, they announced a reprint. Not only did they announce a reprint, they announced a reprint with a cover by Mark Brooks. So I was like, well, it's a Mark Brooks cover. I got to buy it. So I sold the omnibus. I eventually sold the oversized hardcovers. And now, waiting to fill that spot back in my collection is this. Star Wars by Jason Aaron. This one's got artwork by John Cassidy, Stuart Eminem, Mike Deodato, Lionel Francis Yu, Jorge Molina, and Salvador LaRocca. Very cool stuff. This is just such a great cover. The only thing that I kind of have to nitpick about. They changed up the spine, man. The spine used to be like Star Wars in the big stack logo. So that's like Star all big and then Wars under it. And it was in white with like the blue outline. I know, it's so nitpicky, but this just doesn't look as good. And I had a stupid light shine on. So this just doesn't look as good on a shelf as it would have looked with the big block Star Wars logo. But hey, the contents inside are the same. If I really cared that much, I'd make a custom. I don't really care that much. So this is exciting. So that is what I got. Now, just for anyone who actually cares or is interested, this Star Wars run and this Darth Vader run pretty much ran concurrently. So that's exciting. This is the Darth Vader series from 2015. This is the Star Wars series from 2015. All of this and Dr. Aphra was coming out around the same time. So now I can finally read Star Wars. I need to read this and then this. And these crossover at points. There's the Vader down crossover somewhere right after like the first year of these stories. So yeah, these crossover with each other around issue 13 of each series. Dr. Aphra makes her first appearance in issue 3 of this one. But anyway, modern Star Wars starts here. And we've already gotten we've gotten Vader by Charles Soule, which is actually a prequel to this Vader, but came out after. And I think this is all of modern Star Wars. The rest of the Star Wars in comics, at least what's been in omnibus format, are the Star Wars Legends, so like reprinting the Dark Horse eras. So there is another Star Wars series that started in like 2019 by Charles Soule. There's a new Darth Vader series right now, I believe written by Greg Pak. Does that sound right? But those are like ongoing series currently. So who knows when we'll see omnis for those. But I got plenty to read in the meantime. Plus, I've got the mighty Thor. Or the mighty Jane. Thor. So that's the haul. Nice, modest omnibus haul. All Marvel this time around. So once again, if you are interested in grabbing collected editions, you can definitely do so at Organic Price Books with a discount. Just use code BJKicks at checkout. You'll save $2 on every order. Or you want to buy 3 books or more and have them arrive in one package instead of 2 weeks apart, then just use BJKicks, ship it together at checkout. Save 5%. That's going to do it for me. I hope you saw something you liked in this video. If not, hey, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.